Hello and welcome everybody, this is Yost Learbach. You're just in time for a brand new Let's Play. What are we Let's Playing this time? None other than Dishonored. So yeah, Dishonored is one of my favorite games I've played. This is like one of my favorite games I've played in like the past couple of years. This, to me, redefines, well, any game that was made / published by Bethesda. So yeah. So what's this? So, yeah, there's not much more I can say right now. So let's go and start a new game, shall we? For the sake of the Let's Play, I'm gonna go on easy though. I will say I have beaten this on normal. I haven't tried hard or very hard. So yeah. By the way, the easy, normal, and the difficulty doesn't affect how your character, the main character looks. This is just one of those things, like with most difficulties, very clever way of showing the progression or something like that. Easy. I'm gonna turn the brightness up. Hopefully, the whole thing is you're not supposed to be able to see this symbol. I don't know if you guys can see this right now or not. I don't know how well you guys can see all this right now. You should be able to see it fairly well. I did some test footage jumping into level. But, how about here looks about right. I know that you can still see the symbol here, but if the game gets too dark, like, physically too dark, I cannot stand not seeing at all where I'm going, because in real life, even at the darkest, you can still see at least a little bit, because like, your eyes adjust. Yeah. Anyway, let's start off with the first level, Dunwall Tower.
If only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Okay, so one bit of thing I should say before we continue further. You play as Corvo, the personal bodyguard of the Empress of Dunwall.
Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news.
Yeah, right here, use your mouse to look around. WASD to move. I don't know what the controllers are. Obviously, I always say at the beginning of each game, I've never played this on the PlayStation or Xbox controllers, and I have a PlayStation 2 controller hooked up to my computer, and for some reason, I don't know if it's the controller or if it's the converter kit that I have for it. The right analog stick, which would be the camera stick, is like reverse, so left and right goes up and down goes left and right. Sometimes. You guys can go back and watch my Alice Matt's Turns Let's Play for an explanation on that. I think I even showed off a little bit. Even assuming it'll. It's also assuming it'll work on certain games. So yeah. Also, I tend to find the keyboard and mouse kind of feels more better for a first-person game like this. Yeah, W, S, A, D. That's what those do. Move you left and right, A and D, respectively. W and S move you forward and back, respectively. The mouse, use those in conjunction with the mouse to look around and do some other stuff. And real quick, before we go any further, I want to check out. I don't think I've ever explored around here though.
with the plague and all.
Oh. There's a bit of dialogue I've never seen. While we were away, I think it's when it happened. While we were away doing something,
sir.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Okay, we'll go ahead and play hide and seek for a little bit. This is basically the tutorial.
Very sad.
I
think she missed you.
So you hold left shift to run. This will also be a good refresher for me because it's been a bit since I've played this. But anyway, like I was saying, I think like while you were away on whatever business you were doing here, I think they explained. I just don't remember it. You didn't see any of my Let's Plays. No, I have a terrible memory. This plague started happening, and it's kind of very reminiscent of the bubonic plague of the Middle Ages.
Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Okay, so right here it tells us to press V to enter stealth mode. Now as long as we stay behind cover, we'll break line of sight of enemies and avoid detection. Normally if an enemy or someone sees you, you'll see like little lightning bolts above their head. There's like three stacks of it, like there's 3 layers of lightning bolts to show you how aware they are. And Q and F will lean around corners. You'll not see me doing that a whole lot. Just because I kind of forget they're there. But like while you're leaning, you can't be seen. Yeah, this is one of the aspects of the game, the stealth aspect.
Not here.
Which it gets a lot more interesting later on. Like I said, this is just a tutorial.
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
Okay. So yeah, that's kind of showing you how the stealth works in the game. So I believe you had to go this way anyway. Oh no, never mind. Okay. Okay, so you have to hold shift to continually sprint. Let's see if they'll let me do this here. If you press V while you're sprinting, you do a little slide, which I think is pretty cool. Also, if you sprint while you're in stealth mode, you get out of stealth mode.
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been.
They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid.
A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now, hold still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
Yeah, I'm certain too. It doesn't look at all like Bruce Campbell. That joke is gonna be made eventually anyway. I know it's terrible. So here we can talk. Not that there's much to talk about with most NPCs, but you know, it's still good. It's still good. I mean, you can still get some good backstory on some occasions.
My lord.
Things are bad.
Yeah.
Everything all right, sir?
Yeah, and they do have a good list of good list of things to say.
Not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
I don't trust this guy. I don't trust that guy.
Follow me, Captain. We should
Kinda,
leave them
he
alone.
kind of has like this. I don't know. It might be the voice or something. I don't know.
Me. What news have you brought?
Okay, so we have to press E to do that. Okay. Like I said, a lot of this is gonna be like me relearning what
I hope that one of the other cities had dealt with this before. Knew of some.
I've already learned.
This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Okay, so we have our first instance of combat. You left click to attack the right hand, right click to attack the left hand. I know it's a little weird, but basically right click is always going to be your gun or your bow or your spells, and your left click is always going to be your sword.
Look out! Another one!
Right there, if you time your blocks correctly,
Corvo, thank you.
you can actually knock him down like you saw with the first guy.
Not again! Mommy! No!
And right here.
Corvo!
Ooh.
Mommy! Get away! Corvo!
And everything goes to crap right about here.
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
What?
What
Where's your
did you do with
proof?
young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard.
What?
Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
You know, I knew they were evil. By the way, if anyone sits there and shouts in the comments spoilers for that, dude or dudette or whatever. I can't believe I just said dude. I can't believe I just said those two words. Seriously, they accuse you like right away. A trusted member of the guard gets accused right away and sent to prison. I mean, these guys knew me on a first name basis. They're evil.
This is your final chance.
Besides, you find out right here anyway,
Sign the
so.
confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
They don't ask you what happened. They're like, oh no, you assassinated the Empress.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think.
I think they just burnt me with a not pitchfork,
The Empress is dead.
hot iron, I guess
Emily
it's called.
is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause.
Told you they told you.
Country
Told you they're
needs
evil.
strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak, and that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
Just that you know, like during these cutscenes, you have like limited control of the camera. You can like bob your head a little bit here and there.
Comes from a friend.
Not for this one. Odd. It's like one of the few cutscenes where you can't control your head, but it's like it's a little bit, so it's not like it's a big deal. To recover health, you just basically just eat anything you can find, and you'll recover a little bit of health. Health being the red bar we have. Here we have an anonymous message. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it in the outer door. When the bomb goes off, make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend. I won't be reading through every letter in the game or every book in the game because there's a lot of stuff to find. Well, that's. We all start with innocence, but the world leads us to guilt. Okay.
I tell you
interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of backstory and lore to this game that it's impractical for me to go through and read everything. It's like, I mean, it's Skyrim.
Attention.
No, that didn't end well. I was gonna try to stealth this, but I'm sounding a bit rusty.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort.
Okay, so right here we get our first taste of real combat.
Let me out. I've got 3 days before they cut me. Fall down already.
Right there we can finish him off. Some of the deaths in this are pretty brutal. They're not like. The big thing though is they don't really linger too long though.
I'd steal from the Boyle family. I just worked on their roof.
You're called Thug.
Now I'm gonna die for nothing.
I don't think there's any way to save him or free him. That's actually my first time ever noticing he was here. Right here we can press and hold E to carry bodies. E drops where we can left click to throw them. That's good for hiding them if you need to. Hiding them in shadows, hiding them in various areas. And I'm going to try stealthing the rest of this because that did not go well.
Dignitaries only.
And usually you can loot bodies. I think right now we can't. It's not really gonna work because just at the beginning of the game there's not really anything to loot. Well, until we get our gun. Now we can loot bullets. I guess bullets and money. So yeah. All right, there we get some ammo. Right in the corner, you see what our ammo is. We can only fire one shot at a time before it has to reload. It doesn't take too long to reload, but still keep that in mind. And look through the keyhole to see that some guys pass. I'm gonna guess means it's okay for us to pass through.
Attention. The solitary wing.
It was over here. Oh, that just takes us back around.
By an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
So yeah, the next thing we want to do, I don't want to start a fight with those guys. Okay, so and I got spotted by running on the catwalk. Okay, so I guess at least.
Someone help me out. You're going down.
Yeah, actually. Ah, that didn't work.
Damn you.
And that didn't work. Ah. There we go. Right there, we can loot the key from him. If you don't want to kill people, you can definitely do that in this game. You can just kind of like knock them out, or just there's a place out for not getting caught at all in the game, like just not getting caught.
Dignitaries only.
I'm going to try the stealth method because that's usually what I try to go for. That's the most interesting part of the game to me. It's like the funnest part of the game is just being able to hide from your enemies and just kind of not be seen. In fact, This is probably one of the few times you'll see me use it with the gun, and that's only because I kind of have to. Middle click will bring up your weapon wheel, but you only have one weapon right now. The sword doesn't count as a weapon, at least in the weapon wheel, because you always have your sword out. This is one of the first. Actually, I'm not sure. It's probably one of the first games that focused prevalently on the dual wielding mechanic and trying to like make it worthwhile, though. I don't know. It's definitely one of the first games I played where you could dual wield different weapons, like radically different weapons. There we got some gold, some coin. Right here, if you ever played BioShock, then you know the what the recorded messages are, or BioShock Infinite's voxel phones. This is the equivalent.
Corvo's unconscious again, though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an Empress is not a trivial matter.
One thing you may have noticed there is that whenever I played this and I started walking away, it started getting a little quieter, which I thought was pretty cool. If you don't want to have to deal with that, but you want to listen to, there you go, going to J. J. K will bring up the notes, and then L, I think, should bring up the inventory, right? No? Huh. I'm trying to relearn this stuff too. Okay, so we got inventory, notes, which we get an anonymous message. Then you got books, audiographs, you can play those again. And then you have it right here with you whenever you. It won't. I don't think guards get. I don't think you get the attention of guards when you read those, when you play those. I don't know. They did a pretty good job of keeping them in areas where guards wouldn't see. Now what we can do with this bottle is I can throw it as a distraction to get the guards' attention elsewhere.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna knock these guards out. You just press and hold Control, and then of course this guy. You can only do that when. Right here, this is. I just put my enemy off balance with blocking with perk timing. Now I can quick perform a lethal attack. Which a lethal attack typically shows you what they are. And right there, he caught me because the other guard wasn't hidden well enough. So yeah, that's kind of. You may have also noticed the little lightning bolts above his head, signifying how aware he was of me. It didn't last long because he became fully aware a little too quickly. But you know, yeah. And this is on easy mode. I can't believe I'm sucking this badly. Whoa! Dang it! Fortunately, even if you try to go for like a thing of kill it or I think it's called Ghost achievement, which is like you don't get spotted at all. I don't think the first level counts. It's because this is a tutorial. Yeah, you're gonna see me kind of trying to get what I can a lot. Okay. Okay, so we got one guard there, and I think that might be the only guy. So what I might want to do, I don't think he can see me. Oh, he can. Okay. So right there, he was able to spot me, and he's now aware that I'm here. The second... This kind of works on a 3
Attention.
strike.
Solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crew.
Kind of works on a sort of
Unless
3
accompanied by
strike
an
sort of
officer
thing.
the watch.
You can see the 3 lightning bolts.
Wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
There we go. If you want to just kill them and get it over with, you can just left click, just kill them instantly, like slit their throat. In the typical way you'd imagine. Right here, if you find an area that you can crawl into, you can automatically just push towards it and it'll crawl into it. This is a prime spot for hiding because as long as enemies don't see you come in here, they won't see you. Unless you cause a big enough commotion to have them start looking for you, which there we can pickpocket this guy and then knock him out. And that guy saw us. So I'm not going for the ghost achievement. Just so you know, you do have a limited amount of bullets you can carry. You can only carry 10. You can upgrade them later on to carry more. You can also upgrade a few other. You can also upgrade other things and such. You want to get, I believe you want to get far away enough from the explosion. Yeah. And then we want to make our tremendous escape. Whee! Into the water. Hey, look, a first-person game where you can actually swim. And the swimming mechanic isn't at all that bad. Yeah, did they see me? It's supposed to be like a... It's very certain there's supposed to be like some dialogue here saying that alerting people that I've escaped. Huh. I might have missed it. I'll have to look back at the video after this. Anyway, I don't remember which one's the... Okay, there we go. F5 is a quick save. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. One thing about this let's play, I'm gonna try not to use the quick load and quick save exploits of most PC games. Really, that's neither here nor there right now, because for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode off now. I think we're about almost 30 minutes in, so our next episode is gonna have us escaping through the sewers, and I believe that will also be the end of our tutorial after that too. So yeah, this is all basically just a tutorial stage. So yeah, a lot of this. But yeah. So yeah. Until then, I'll see you guys later.